Can y'all hear me? Let's go. I told y'all I was trying to work it out. Let me know if y'all hear echo too. Come on, Gianna. Come on, Nikki, Miss Sharon. Let's go, baby. Let's fire it up. Thank you, Gia. Miss Sharon, yes, I did. And that's why I come in live so we can talk about it. Y'all hit the okay. I gotta find out how to drop the link. Okay, hold on. Guess. Hold on. Come on, Nina. Let's go. God, hold on, y'all. All this is new to me. I'm not near as tech savvy as I thought I was. There go the link. Y'all want to come up? Let's go. Y'all asked for it and you got it, baby. Let's go. Got the link. Somebody copy the link, y'all. So y'all can keep putting it in the chat. Miss Sharon, copy the link. So when somebody asks to drop the link, they want to come up on the panel. You do not have to show your face. You can stay behind the avatar or picture or whatever it is. Cause I'm sitting up here now with a whole bonnet on, titties flopping everywhere. Yeah, it's like that. And look, y'all, I could stroll y'all comments all across the border. Look at that. Yeah, let's go. Okay, it kicked you out. Now I got it set to where the guests can come up. The mic is on. Everything is on. I don't know why it kicked you out. Try to go back out and come back in. Maybe. Hold on. Now you know this new, so you could be backstage. Hold on. I don't even know how to get backstage. They be saying backstage. I don't even know how to get back there to get you up here. So just, just pop up. Hit somebody. Hit the link. Hit the link. And we'll figure it out. Hold on. Let me see what guess. What guess? Okay. I don't see no. I don't see nobody backstage. I got it pulled up, and I don't see nobody backstage gonna show me. See, now you having the same problems I'm having, Miss Patterson. I told you it was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be to get on StreamYard, honey. Y'all thought I was lying. I wasn't lying. I had to go and dissect this shit. I had to Google it and everything. Oh, the chat finna be packed tonight. Just give it a minute. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link again, y'all. Okay, now I'm coming into YouTube. It did take y'all backstage. Okay. All right, y'all. We gonna figure it out over here. We got it. We got it. So let's talk about this new page that it popped up, and by Peach doing this so-called reality show. So I noticed that it said Peach mother was in on everything that was going on until Peach didn't pay her mother the $4,000-$5,000. That she normally pay her. And okay, I gotta guess. Hold on, somebody backstage. Hold on. I'm excited. Yeah.
Cherry,
Hey,
cherry,
girl.
cherry,
Ah,
cherry.
let's go. Oh my God. We finally doing it, y'all. We
You did
finally
it.
getting it right. Oh
You
my
did it.
God.
Okay, first and foremost, blessings to you tonight, baby. I'm super
Blessings
proud
to
of
you
how
as
fast
well.
your channel is growing. I found you through Storm. You give me a laugh from my ass cheeks every day.
Oh my God, girl.
The left and the right.
Lord have mercy, girl.
Blessings to everybody in the chat. Ladies, I have enjoyed getting to chat with y'all. I'm glad we're able to live stream now. Now, what's our topic tonight, Cherry? What is we talking about? We talking about big body, big head, bad back, big trash bag body. What we doing? What we doing tonight?
Look, baby, Gia, you up here on the platform. I'm finna go up here and take my trash out. Talk to the people. That's why we need to string y'all. I get tired of being the main one up here talking. You pick a topic. Y'all have it. I'm finna go take my trash out.
I can't pick a topic on your show.
Oh, yes, you can. You bomb squad, baby. Have your way.
How can I see the chat while we're
Go,
ladies? Ladies
go
in the
into your
chat.
go. It ought to be. You ought to be able to see it.
Okay, hold on. I'm not tech savvy. Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
with y'all.
I'm a
Okay.
storm chaser too, Nikki. I'm a storm chaser too, baby.
Ladies, how are y'all doing tonight?
Limitless mindset. What's up to the flow?
We got Limitless. We got Blessed Family. We got Nikki. We got Auntie Sharon. Who else we got? We got Nina. We got all the regulars. All the regulars.
I'm finna do screen. You ought to be sitting up here doing all the talking. No, y'all can have it. I'm gonna take it. I got stuff to do, baby. This
Now
way.
we've all seen Peach's latest video of her being a shitty mother, including her children in her bullshit drama. But little does Peach know that your son, he doesn't recognize right now that you are vindictive, you are malicious, you are hateful, and you are spiteful. And you may think you're pitting him against his father, but you're only hurting yourself. That's the only thing you're doing.
Hmm. You ain't lying.
She offering mindset classes, but her mind is fucked up, her body is fucked up, her house is fucked up. How, how you helping?
She nasty.
Crying because you chose to bust it wide open. You knew wood wasn't shit, kid one, and you had six more. You're not a victim. You're a volunteer of your own choices.
My. My. Let's take wide open.
I'm not even mad at Wood. If I was Wood and I had a bitch that gave me top notch liquor, gambling money, bought me designer clothes and a truck, yeah, I'm gonna spend it all.
Right. Do you hear me?
I'm gonna spend it all. I don't
I
think Wood's a
sure.
bad guy. Quite frankly, I don't think Wood's a bad guy. I think Wood does exactly what he's allowed to do as a man. He is the man she created. He is the man that she's allowed him to be. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's doing exactly what he's been given permission to do. If I can go out all night, I don't have to come home. I can go spend money on my hoes. I can go have four outside children and still come home to you and you give me money. Yeah, bitch, I'm coming home to you too.
Hmm.
Why not?
Ain't that the truth? Why not?
Why not? The only victims are the children.
Right.
You can see in every video she is agitated by those children. She does not like her children.
That's it.
She doesn't like her children. They're basically content. You can tell why, because I thought it was strange. Like, why doesn't a woman, she don't have no friends? That's strange for a woman to not have no friends. But I can see why nobody wants to be around you, including your family. All you do is complain. All you do is nag. You got a hateful spirit. You're malicious. You're spiteful. You're vindictive. You're jealous. Who wants to be around that? And quite
Right.
frankly, I wouldn't trust a bitch like Peach around my man.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I ain't cut off. Y'all go ahead. I feel good to have somebody else up on the panel doing all the talking. I'm just listening.
And Peach doesn't realize all money ain't good money, baby.
Let me see if any more guests backstage. No more guests. I put the link in the chat. Y'all click the link. Feel free to
Ladies,
come
come
up and
on.
offer your opinion. Even if it's a difference of opinion, come up. Let's go.
Peach Pits, Bushwalking. Come on. I see all these comments with women in her comments saying that she's motivational. Well, if she's motivational, then bitch, you need to check yourself in on the 10th floor and get a 5150 as well. Cause something
How
wrong
bitch motivational? You ain't even motivated to fix yourself up. How
with
you motivated and you won't even put a little brow and a little lip to your face? How you motivated in your house that motherfucking nasty? Exactly. Besides money and your having babies is your motivation.
And we as black women say you don't want to do your hair that day. That's fine. You could put on a hat. You could wrap up a t-shirt that look like a wrap. Throw on some lip gloss, some
Right.
mascara. We have a lot of options as black women to not go out the house looking crazy as hell.
Right. Exactly.
You
So
pick
what
your
the
kids
motivation is?
up, you take them to school like that. You go grocery shopping like that. Shit is embarrassing.
But child, you know they say I'm jealous, child. I'm jealous, honey. I want peach life, child. You
Peach
know.
don't, Peach don't like Peach. Peach don't want Peach
Right.
life.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what a woman look like. I don't care what her skin tone, her weight, her height. It is how you keep yourself. Trust me, I know.
Yes, ma'am. And there's no excuse because we in 2023. Now, maybe back in the early 90s, late 2000s, big girls didn't have a lot of options. Now
Right.
that's not the case.
Child, I beat them off with sticks. No, literally.
That's not the
Literally.
case.
I'm
There's
sick
plenty of
of it at this
clothing line.
point.
There's plenty of lingerie. There's plenty of ways to just keep yourself up as a woman. And at the end of the day, it don't have nothing to do with a man. It's for
Right.
you.
Exactly.
I get my hair and my nails done, my waxing, my facials.
Right.
Yeah, I look good as hell, but
Right.
it ain't for them.
Right. That's why when she did, I already knew she had been to one of my platforms where I have over 6,000 subscribers. I already knew when she said I don't need makeup in the bust down, bitch. I'm a whole MUA. There you go. There goes some tea for you. Yes, Miss Sherry is a MUA, honey. See, I come to make the women feel beautiful and confident about themselves. It's not the makeup. It's just giving them a confident in a new look. You have to keep yourself a certain type of way. Some women come to me and guess what, y'all? They don't be going nowhere. It could be a concert, could be proms, could be date night. It is all about how you see and keep yourself.
Self-care. And self-care is exactly that. It is about self. It doesn't include anyone else. It's not for the validation of
Right,
others on the outside. It's not for
right,
others to say you're beautiful. It's not for others to say, wow, you look pretty. It's so that when you wake up and you are affirming yourself and you look at
right,
yourself, you feel good about you. It has nothing to do with the others.
right. Exactly right. Like you just don't take you I wish I was down there. I'll give you a whole mommy makeover, baby. I'll show you how to snatch that fupa. Depending on what you're wearing, honey. Cause I'm sorry, in some things, not having on a girdle, as the old folks say, is really classless. I'm sorry. When you wear certain things, you need on a good old bra. Now, one thing about Peach, now if I can say anything positive about her, she gonna sit them titties up under her neck. Oh yes, ma'am. She gonna put on a bra. She was raised right in that area. She gonna put on her a good bra, baby. She gonna do that. But I
And
mean,
the
at the
thing
end of the
is,
day, her titties always full of milk. When are they never not full of milk? She have two babies a year. But carry on, y'all go ahead.
Peach is not, she's not ugly, but what makes her ugly is her attitude.
Attitude. Her
Her
attitude
attitude.
makes her extremely unattractive.
We see the way
Her
you treat your mother.
attitude.
We see the way you treat your sister. We see the way you treat your husband. We know behind the scenes you're not nice to your children. We know
Right.
that. You don't show that, but you don't have to. But every woman in here is a mother.
Right.
And there
Right.
are days as a mother that you have to press pause. You have to press reset. You have to do something for you because everything is always about your children.
Right. I agree 100%. I'm sorry. This is how I do my self care. I'm going to get my toes did first because I like to be out and about. I like cute sandals. I done got to the point now where I'm out and about. I'm not all about the heels. I used to be a heel stiletto type girl. Yeah, no, I want to be comfortable, but I still want some pretty toes. I'm going to wax. I know, of course, I'm an MUA. I do this. I went to school for all of this. I'm going to wax everything on my body, under my arms, my little kitty cat. Any what I think is facial hair, anything. I'm going to put some what is that? Unrefined butter nut shea butter on my face and let it soak in. Get a hot towel, let it steam in. I'm just gonna take care of myself. Period. Point blank. I just do not. And as a mother, I don't want to embarrass my son when I go places. I enjoy going places. People saying, "Oh my God, you so pretty, you so cute. Who did your makeup? Who did your hair?" Yes, and I make units too, bust downs, Peach. But I knew you already knew that when you stood me back and said, "I don't need a bust down." Holler at me. 28, 30, or 40 inches. I don't like it that long. Give me 28 and a little bit of 30. That's good enough for me. But
And
yeah,
even if she don't want to bust down, okay, you got natural hair now. That orange bitch has got to go because it look crazy. And I know you don't have no friends.
right.
No, no, no,
Uh
no,
oh, hold on, hold on.
no, no.
Okay, you still here?
A friend would have told you no, not the orange, but you don't have friends.
Right,
You could have did some single strand twists. You could have did some little. You could have Peach could pull off a finger wave if she don't want to put
right,
a bust down in. Like it's stuff she can do, but
right,
she only wants to. She only wants to do something when she thinks Wood is half out the door. But he been gone. He been gone.
right. But you know, she said that though. She said she was tired of doing the nails and toenails. She did all of that and she wasn't doing that again. And I simply don't understand why you can't just do it for you. Why are you not motivated to look attractive and feel beautiful just for yourself or just for the fact that you have kids and you're around teachers and other people all day? Don't you know people get tired of looking at you and Sam's 2, 3 times a day like you say you go looking like that? I'm sure it's a couple people wondering, damn, when this lady gonna come in here with a hair comb?
I
Hold
would
on, y'all.
never go to my baby's
You got
school like
somebody?
that.
Okay, I was
We
just
got a
trying to
new
make
person
sure.
in. We got a new person in. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Go ahead. There's nobody. It ain't nobody.
Okay, I
Go
thought we had
ahead.
somebody else in there. I was like, let me
I'm
be
just
quiet.
trying to
You
make sure I
never
let all the guests
know.
on the panel, baby.
There are some days that I have meetings with teachers. Again, I discussed with y'all. I have a special needs daughter, so we have therapy. We see a lot of different doctors. We have a lot of different activities. I might just throw on a tracksuit and a Nike cap, but I put on some little gold hoop earrings, some lip liner, some mascara, lip gloss,
Right, right.
because I
Because
never
you
want to
care
embarrass
about how
my
you look.
baby.
Right, right. Peach, on the other hand, it's a no for her. Yeah, it's definitely a no. Hold on, where Miss Peterson is? Miss Peterson, where you at?
I don't see. Well, I saw Miss Peterson earlier, but I don't see her right now.
Yeah, I don't either. She said it kicked her out. I wonder what happened.
And then for you to come on here now, we're not gonna act like okay, houses don't get messy. We're not gonna act like that. But no, bitch, your
Right,
house is disgusting. That's not messy. That's nasty.
right,
There's messy. There's nasty.
right. And she's
Messy.
filthy.
It's been a long week. Maybe stuff is a little bit everywhere, but maybe I'm just old school because I don't go to bed with dirty dishes in the sink.
Right. Oh, you real
Now,
old school. That's right, baby. And you can't wash my dishes without no bleach. Cause like, yeah, take all that shit back out the cabinet.
and
No.
every time she says asking Wood to babysit, you think I'm finna ask my husband? I'm gonna get my black ass up and I'm out of here. And the kids
Right.
are saying, because you don't babysit your own children.
That part. And you think I'm finna pay my baby daddy $10,000 to watch baby in what life? No. In what life? What they do that is.
And then she always, okay, you 7 deep, Peach. You don't have 2 or 3. So yes, you're gonna have to come out of pocket for something for people to babysit, and you're gonna have to split your kids up 9 times out of 10, because who's
Right.
gonna keep all 7, with the exception of the oldest? So that makes it 6.
Right.
Who is gonna babysit 6 children under 13 for nothing?
Miss Peterson, did you unmod yourself? Because I didn't unmod you unless you unmodded yourself.
Okay, I see Sharon back blue now.
Okay. Yeah, I highlighted it and strolled it across the banner. But normally she had her mod. Hold on, let me go into YouTube and see what's going on. Go ahead. You fine. Just keep going, cause I'm
Ladies,
just trying to figure it
y'all
out.
come up here and join us. We've been waiting on this.
I swear. I don't know why they acting like that. Y'all get in
Don't be
here.
scared. We ain't been scared. Don't be scared.
Right. Don't be scared now. I promise. Y'all can cut that out.
And I think as much as she tries to make Wood out to be the bad guy, I actually think Wood is the one that maintains the household and the order and the structure in the house. When he's
Right.
gone, ain't no dinner getting cooked. When he's gone, the house ain't clean. When he's gone, the kids ain't taken care of. That's what she don't want people to know.
Right. And the kids, why don't they have any chores?
No. I have a 14-year-old special needs child who, by the way, has use of all of her limbs. She's just nonverbal. My daughter has chores.
Right.
You help me take care of our home because mom
Right.
works hard. And her chores, she's got a list. Now, granted, she does get to pick her chores. Now, I didn't get to pick my chores growing up. My mama just told me what the fuck I was doing, and that was that. But
Right.
I let my daughter pick, okay, well, if mama washing, do you want to load them in the dishwasher, or do you want to wash them and load them in the dishwasher? Okay, if I'm washing the clothes, do you want to put them in the dryer? Now her responsibility is her bathroom and her room. But
Hey,
all
I love CC. Look at her. Okay, Cherry. Yeah, I love CC. Hit that link. Come on up in here. Don't y'all get on here acting scared now. Baby,
there's
you
no
know Jill was
reason.
gonna pop up in here, honey. You know she ain't wasting no time.
There's no reason
No.
for 6 children, with the exception of the newborn, because even baby, he could be picking up his toys.
Right. Let me tell you something. When my baby was little, this was the well small. He's still small. But you know what I did? Clean up the baby like some
Everybody
clean up.
everywhere. Yep.
Yeah, we're not doing a nasty house. And you know the first thing, let me tell you something I've learned in life. The first thing somebody will say is if you got a lot of kids that you're nasty. And if you're a bigger woman, you're nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that so much in life, but I'm gonna tell you this too. The cleanest house I ever went into was a friend girl of mine who got 12 children.
Oh shit.
True story, y'all. I walked in her house. She got litters. You know how cats have litters of cats? She
I'm down
has
with you, Sharon.
litters of
Shut
children,
up.
right?
Shut up.
Litters of children. She got some children that's grown. She got some children that's uh like a year or two from being grown. She got her youngest is about 4 years old. Yes. Her youngest is 4 years old and she got 12 kids. And she got some this she's a grandmother. Uh-huh. Yeah. I walked in her house, baby. When I walked out her house, I went straight to my house and was like, I ought to be ashamed myself. And my house was clean. But that's just how clean her house. When I tell you, you could eat off her floor, you could eat off her floor.
And I understand that because everybody in here is a mother.
Right.
Yes, we get exhausted. Yes, some days are overwhelming. Today, whoop my ass. Today, whoop my ass. Actually, the last
Oh,
2
gee.
weeks.
Oh, my God.
The last 2 weeks my ass being whooped. I've been drugged by my hoodie behind the truck. Life been lifing. Okay, but guess what?
Right.
It shit still has to get done. My home still has to be in order. There still has to be structure. There still has to be order. There still has to be discipline. Those things are required day to day, regardless of how the fuck you feel as a mom.
Right. You got to show up. You got to show up today.
Even if we don't want to show up. Kids don't know how many times we cry in the shower.
Right. Ooh.
How many times we done broke down in the bathroom because they don't know what go on behind the scenes. But guess what? Shit got to get done.
Is that I love CC?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Let's
Cece.
go.
All
Y'all
right,
better
I
hit
clicked
this
the
link.
link. Listen. Listen, let me get my tickets in, girl. Wait a minute. All I did was click on. When y'all talking about cleaning, listen, ready, talking about cooking and cleaning, baby.
Right.
Cherry.
Yeah. Y'all better hit that link and get on up here. Baby Jill got the chat. I'm following her lead tonight. I told y'all I don't always want to be the one doing all the talking. I'm enjoying hearing Jill have at the chat.
Okay, now we got Cece. Cece, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm listening to you, baby. Let's go.
Showtime. Don't get up here and get quiet now.
Oh, I'm not trying. I ain't trying to like over talk or nothing. But let me tell you, Cherry. Let me tell you, Cherry. When I say the roast and the reeds give me life, I say, listen. It's y'all too much.
I know. I know. And who would have thought after such I had such a book wild Wednesday, y'all. Oh my God. It was just but I survived it. I made it through it. I showed up. I got it done. I did what I had to do. And on to the next day, you know? It's like that for us mothers, you know. Y'all a little too quiet up here. What y'all doing?
And really,
No, I
on
hear
these
an echo.
birthdays, Miss Cece and Cherry and every woman in the chat, once today is over, it's over. We get God's mercies again the next day. We get His grace
Amen.
again the next day. We get to do it right again the next day. We get to try better to be a better mother, a better
Right.
sister, a better auntie, a better granddaughter.
Right.
We get to do it again tomorrow if
Right.
God says so.
Right. I could not agree with you more. Like
So
each
even if
day is
you
a
are
new
stressed,
day to try to get it right and do better.
even
Period.
if you are stressed, and even if you are overwhelmed, that means you're trying.
Right. But just sitting there screaming and hollering about how you knew you was overwhelmed when you had the first one. That's called insanity. Doing something and expecting something over and over and expecting a different result.
7 kids when really he has 4 outside kids. That's
Shit.
11.
Jill, everybody keep thinking he got two. That boy got 4 outside kids. I don't know where they get the 2 from, but I just let them go along with it. Okay, okay, Jill. You say you had an echo. Okay, okay.
No. Cece, oh, Cece, you gotta, if you have your
Yeah, CC
TV or your
child.
Bluetooth on, you gotta turn that
Turn
off
it
so you
off.
don't have echo. Peach want a pity party. She want to sit and act like she's a victim, but you're not. Like all women, we are accountable for the men that we have chosen to have children with. And bitch, you accountable like the rest of us.
Right. Don't y'all know, as women, when it's always mama's baby, daddy's maybe, honey. I've been telling y'all for weeks now. Wood does not have to stay. That shit them on you, them your kids. Yes, they're his, and I'm not excusing Wood, but all I'm saying is Wood is a man and he'll walk off and leave whenever he get ready. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing.
Wood
And
out
you
here at the casino with a spicy Latino. I. He
oh,
having a good
spicy
time.
mommy. Yeah. Don't start get it, Jill. I swear to God, boy, he be out there with a hot tamale, baby.
And he ain't tricking off his money. He tricking off
Right,
Peach
he tricking
money.
out peach money. That's the whole point. How you go trick out my money on your spicy mommies, your hot tamales? No. No. I'd have been
Can you hear me
canceled him a
now?
long time ago.
Miss Cece, we can hear you.
Okay, y'all just really low. I cut my
No, we can
Bluetooth
hear you
off.
clearly
Listen,
now. We can hear you clearly
listen.
now. No echo.
Do I have echo?
No, ma'am. No echo.
Okay. Um, you be roasting the damn shit out of Peach, but you know what? That I think that she really needs to understand that people are really trying to come to her in a way out of love. I don't care about your stacks and your money. Like, girl, ain't nobody talking about that.
Right.
You up there with an eighth child, and that's all people is saying. Like, obviously, you're not happy. It's fine. We understand. Like, he's the only kind of man that she's known. So I'm not going to really like say nothing salty towards that. But girl, she better than me because wood and that truck would have been gone. Now I'd have took that truck back, got my money, and told that nigga to put his car, all his clothes in the Uber and get the fuck out of my house. That's what I would have did.
Nah, she keep going back and getting him. Cause it's an obsession, y'all. It's not love. She is obsessed with this man. Like she's obsessed. Shit,
And
y'all.
I'm
Hold on.
confused. So wait, he can drop off dick, but you can't drop your kids off to school. You can drop off dick, but you can't drop off this electricity payment. You can drop off dick, but you can't what? I don't think
Get
so.
up and take them to. She said she paid for all her babies to go for the little summer camp stuff. He dropped off dick, but didn't get up to take them kids. Okay,
I
well,
don't want no dick that good. If the dick is that good to make me that stupid, sir, you keep that devil dick away from me.
And I
baby, that's
mean every
dickmatized.
bit
You don't see nothing.
of I swear,
Everybody done been there. That's our
don't put it don't put it nowhere near me. I don't want it in my no, I don't want no parts of it. If it's gonna make
baby.
me
Me
be that damn
neither.
stupid and dumb, yeah, I don't want no parts of it. And Miss Cherry knows some good wood. Cause wood chuck the wood chuck. But
Cherry,
guess
listen.
what? Nah.
The other day I'm at work and you was telling that little story, like being funny. Telling me, I got 4 kids for what? Like the whole little like play that you was doing. I'm at
Right.
work. My mouth is to the flow. I was like, I know she not telling the truth, but that shit sounds like she. Oh, I was crying. I was crying.
I,
That's when I was like, why you like this? You said, get out here with that foolishness. Girl, you got my mouth to the flow. Tell me,
I'm
I got
telling
4
you.
kids for
And when
what?
I tell y'all they see the ratings up and so high, people was coming over here trying to see what was going on. Me and Miss Peterson were hollering in the background. I say, well, I just be damn. These people, you got 4 kids. Oh, that's why you jealous. You must got a relationship with Wood. I say, okay, let me take this and go ahead and flip it right quick. Since everybody say it's something going on with me and Wood, sure is. I got 4 kids. Me and Wood.
Stop it.
So do
But
I
I
got
think that's
four
what makes a
kids.
difference. I think that's what makes a difference between this group and her followers. You know, the women over here,
Hold on,
nobody.
hold on. Somebody said something about them dreadheads. Nikki going on with all that child. Ooh, child. Don't start. Let me tell y'all about my experience with the dreadhead the other night. Oh my God. Oh, it was a good time. It ended, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good time. Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all know I like them with goals. GOLS and GOLDS, black and ugly. That's just what I like. It's just what I like.
Now, Cherry, don't be eating no Plan B for breakfast.
I
Don't
don't
do
know how you know. Child,
that.
please. Not only that, baby, bring your own protection, 2, 3 of them. Cause we know this what we not gonna do. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for it. None whatsoever.
And no
Mm-mm.
woman over here is saying that we haven't played the fool or we haven't
At
been
all.
an idiot for a man because
Right.
every single woman has. And if she says she hasn't, she's absolutely lying. The
Right.
difference is it did not take 18 years.
Right. Hell no, it ain't take me but one time. For that, y'all know about that Virgo. For that Virgo to turn around and hurt my heart, baby. Who? She, I got on somewhere. Me and my loss of 30 pounds, baby. I was sick.
Girl,
Shit,
you
I
in
see
them
how
30
you do.
pounds. How many
Shit.
pant sizes did you go down, baby? Because
Girl,
you
let
hit
me
them
tell
30
you
pounds
something.
hard.
Let me tell you something. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. When I went to putting on my clothes and stuff, y'all, it was really sad. Cause I couldn't eat nothing but plums and cheese. I'm telling y'all, I was so hurt. I'm an Aquarius. When I love from my heart. Like nothing, only you can mess up how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? And he messed it up, and it's a tragic situation. Matter of fact, this time last year, I was so sick, I probably couldn't even, this platform wouldn't even exist because I didn't even have the strength to, do anything. But I had to shake back. I had to remember I'm a mother. I have to show up regardless of the situation. I'm a mother. I have to keep going. I got things to do now. Mind you, even through all of that, I still always showed up for my son. That is my son. I love him. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, bone of my bone. You know what I'm saying? If I had to show up with a smile on my face that was forced, I did that. I did what I had to do. But inside, I was crushed this time last year. And to see my progress and to see the improvements that I've made, even though I did nothing wrong, like any woman, when you've been hurt, you start to wonder, like, well, is it this and that, that and this? No, it had nothing to do with aesthetics. It had nothing to do with money. It had everything to do with him. We as women sometimes blame ourselves for the situation, but in this situation, I didn't even blame myself. You know why? Because I knew I did nothing wrong. And to this day, I know that he regrets it. I know he regrets it. But guess what? That you ain't spending no block. You ain't spending no block over here, baby. You can get somebody else to do it. And I mean that from the wells of my belly. No, you're not finna keep playing me. I'm not finna let you keep sexing me and I'm coming up pregnant with I'm left holding the bag. I don't care how much money in the bag. I'm still left holding the bag while you out doing God knows what, well, who you want to do it with. Hold on. She said, drop the link again. Hold on.
And you mentioning that story, I had shared with y'all in the chat. I'm divorced. We got divorced the beginning of 2020 when COVID hit. I was married for 13 years.
Okay.
I ended up getting child support papers for an outside baby on a Saturday morning.
What? So she was trying to put you on child support?
No. My ex-husband at the time, he told me he had 2 older children. He told me, so long story short, he said he was going to visit his son at college. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Long story short, his son called me that Saturday morning and was like, Miss Gianna, I'm out of money on my meal account card, and I've been trying to call my daddy, but he not picking up. And so, of course, I didn't put his son in it because his daddy had told me he was at his college with him. So I'm like, okay, baby, well, I'm going to put some money on your card, whatever. So I put the money on the card. I had no idea. Now, mind you, he and I only have 1 child.
Right.
My ex-husband had been so adamant on me about my birth control all the time, on my ass, and I did not understand why.
Right.
I did not understand why are you freaking out? Like, why are you so on me about taking my birth control? Like, I'm not just going to have a baby in a marriage and we didn't discuss it. Like, I'm not going to do that. Little did I know until I got that paperwork that Saturday, he had a 3-year-old son. Not only did he have a 3-year-old son, he named him a junior.
Oh, Miss G, I'm so sorry.
Now, Cherry, I'm going to be honest with everybody in the chat. I'm retired military. So that night, I was like, I'm going to kill him.
What the fuck he was?
Y'all, I got to be honest. I have to be 100% honest because I blacked out. I was in such a rage because I had never been faithful to my husband.
Right.
Now, at this time, and not only that, he was a retired Marine. So it's 2 military people in the house. We got 22 guns in this bitch.
Oh Lord. And I lady,
yeah. So I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all that. I mean, I went to bed with a gun with the pistol under my pillow.
Oh my God.
I was that enraged, in pain and anger. And what I did was that next morning, I called my daddy. Now, up until this point, I had not put my parents into my marriage because I'm old school. You don't put your mama and your daddy in your marriage.
Your business, right.
You know, when y'all going through shit, y'all work it out. You don't put your family in it. Right. So up until this point, my family had no idea what was going on. So I called my daddy. I finally filled my daddy in on everything that was happening. My daddy put $3,000 in my account because he and I had a joint account, and he took all the money.
Oh my God.
So my daddy put money in my account. That happened Saturday, September 26th. Monday, September 28th, I was on a fucking red eye back to Texas, changed my number, changed my address, changed my P.O. box because I was about to be not only on the news, but an episode of Snapped.
My.
Because
I
I had calculated, I spent 14 years in the military. So I was like, okay, he's 6'5", he 240 pounds. If I shoot him dead weight, that adds another 25 pounds. It'll take me an hour and a half to drag him across the house.
Lord.
I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you
Worked
the
out.
truth.
Sounds like forensic files.
Yes,
Right.
like 13 years. And it was the fact that I could have got over you cheating, but I couldn't get over you raw dogging a bitch in our marriage.
Right.
Not only are you just cheating, you making children.
Right.
I could have worked through the cheating. We could have worked through that, but extra kids? No. I can't work with that.
Yeah, ain't no coming back from that.
It was 22 guns in the house. 22 guns. He was a special forces Marine. I am retired Navy. We are both sharpshooter qualified. I have spent two tours in Afghanistan, 1 tour in Iraq. I was ready to kill him.
Ooh, Lord.
But where would that have put me? Where would that have put me as a mother?
Right.
I done sacrificed literally my life. Now I'm in prison for a man that didn't give a damn about me.
Right. Cause ain't no way you cared about me. You are raw dog and he named the baby a junior.
A junior.
Ooh, I'd have whooped his ass going and coming.
A junior. So when I told y'all yesterday, I started over from nothing. I'm talking about a 1-bedroom. I had a twin bed. My baby had a twin bed. But you know what? It was better than being in 4,000 square feet of hell.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right.
Say that, dude.
So for the women out there that think that, oh, money is everything, what is money when you have no fucking peace in your house?
My.
What is money with no peace? What is money without proper communication? What is money without trust? What is money?
Right. And then you know your marriage bad when you got money and it still can't help you. Like, what else is there to do besides let go? I mean, what you think it's gonna take?
I filed a no contest divorce. I left the land. I left the money. I left the cars. I just wanted to get the hell away. And I ain't the only woman that's done it.
Right.
But now the testimony is 3 years later, I close on my house next week.
Congratulations. Congratulations, baby.
Not dependent on him, not dependent on his income, not dependent on his decisions, because I will admit and I will be accountable that I was a yes wife because I didn't want to be an argumentative wife because I grew up with an argumentative mother.
Right. Right.
Now, these are things I've had to discover through therapy, which I suggest Black women, let's get in therapy.
Right.
Let's heal from our fathers. Let's heal from our mothers. We got to heal. We got to fix it.
Right. We got to fix it. Hey, Bushwatchers, y'all come on in. Hit the link. Come on up. Let's talk about it. I'm so glad you healed from that. I'm so glad because
time in.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Yes,
right. With all the hurt, the resentfulness, the bitterness, was he kind to you during this process, or was he extremely nasty? Like, how was he towards you?
Well, he probably love bombed her. That's how it happened.
He tried
like that. It probably did everything
to love bomb me, but he couldn't because I cut off 100% access.
Right.
I literally, I got on the plane. I will never forget. I flew Frontier Airlines. I called the airlines. I said, how much luggage can I bring? They said, you can pack 2 bags. Anything over 75 pounds, you're going to have to pack extra. So I sat my daughter down. I said, baby mama, we can't take all your toys. Okay. Mama gonna buy you some new toys when we get home. We got to take all your clothes. I took all of my daughter's stuff, and I only took what I
Right,
had,
limitless.
one outfit and a pair of shoes. And I
Right.
packed the rest of the 3 bags of all of my daughter's stuff. When I got home, I went to Goodwill and Salvation Army to just get t-shirts, sweats, pants. I just started all over. So
Right.
he didn't have access to me. He knew where my parents lived, but he was never going to show up to my father's house.
Okay, Miss Nikki, you have a blessed night. Glad you could drop in the chat. Thank you. Woo. So you did like I did that Virgo. That's exactly what I did. I had to in order for my mental sanity. I literally cut off all communication. He could not get to me. He couldn't talk to me. He couldn't text me. He could not Facebook me.
Nothing.
It was an absolute nothing. A
I
third
had to
party could
do
not
it.
even come talk to me for him. I didn't want to hear anything because how can you say you love me and you did such something so hurtful to me? You know, like what did
I
I ever
had
do
to
to
do it
deserve
like
that?
you.
Nothing.
I had to do it like you to that extreme. I know
Right.
some women may be like, damn, you did all extremes at once, but I had to do it that way.
That's the most hurtful part though. That they don't understand. That hurts more than anything to cut somebody off that you love and actually care about cold turkey, baby. That's like mourning somebody's death. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurted.
I lost that 30 pounds you lost.
Look,
I was
exactly. I'm telling
drinking every
you.
day. I did not have, until I got into therapy, I did not have the tools or the coping mechanisms to deal with such pain. But I knew that I had to take it to that extreme because I couldn't go back.
Right. Miss Peterson, you ought to be done with that ice cream. Get on up here. Now you talking about somebody gonna be laughing and acting a fool. Get on up here, but I'm so glad, Gia. I'm so glad that you shook that because men have no clue how that weighs on our mental health. You know what I'm saying? And I think if it wasn't for the child, some things I probably wouldn't even survive. But that's my lifeline. Prayer, fasting, supplication, and the fact that I'm a mama and I gotta show up.
But it took me 3 years, Cherry, to be able to be in this place of peace.
And you say you were a yes wife.
I was.
Ooh.
I was. I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. I was a yes wife because I didn't want to be argumentative. I didn't want to be combative, and because I
Right.
was a yes wife, therefore I did not set boundaries with my ex-husband. And because there
Right.
were no boundaries, he continued to cross. He continued to do, because I grew up around argumentative women. I grew up around combative women.
Let me say this. I don't think that there were no boundaries because when he put that ring on your finger and y'all got married, he knew better. It doesn't matter. You didn't have to verbally say the boundaries. He knew what it took to be a husband and what he should and should not have done. There were boundaries. He chose to not care about the boundaries.
And mind you, I was 23 and he was 13 years older. So I'm young. I'm thinking like, oh, I got this older man and he's in this position and he got this and that. And I'm just foolish. I was
Right.
foolish.
Right. And it's okay. It's okay.
But I knew once I wanted to get healing, I knew I didn't want to be one of these old bitter black women that's 70 and they still mad about shit that happened when they was 30. Uh-uh.
Right.
No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be an old black lady on the porch yelling at the cat. No,
Right.
it's the
Oh
truth.
my God.
Baby,
I
it's
know
over
that's
with.
right.
Sit your ass down. Baby, I'm going back on mute. Continue. No.
How many older black women do we see within our family? Them aunties, okay? How many
Right,
aunties we got? They bitter, they resentful, they vindictive about shit that
right,
happened in 1975. How
right.
many? Let's tell the truth.
Willie Earl broke Auntie Sue hard, and she ain't been the same since.
I'm not gonna live like that. One, I'm too
Me
goddamn
either.
fine. But not even
Right,
that. Set
right,
aside
right,
from that, God been too good to me. He's given me too
right,
many gifts. He's blessed me too much spiritually. I got too much to give. I just
right,
now have to use my discernment in who I give it to.
right. Well, let me ask you this. Um, how do you guys co-parent? Like, how does that go?
Well, right now it's been year 3. I've been doing it by myself the last 3 years because he did not think that I was serious with the divorce until he got the paperwork.
Wow.
So even this summer, he was supposed to come get our daughter. He's supposed to take her for the summer, and he wanted to stay at my house. I said, well, nigga, no, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't
Mm,
stay here. We'll never,
right.
like I told him, nigga, I never want to wake up to you again, ever.
Right.
And because of that, he's trying to punish me, not realizing you're not punishing me, you're punishing our child.
Right. Let me ask you this. About the baby mother. Did you ever speak with her? How did they go?
Never, never. I found out who she was, but again, maybe it's just my birth chart. Not only am I a Gemini, I'm an Aquarius. So I don't got shit to say.
Hmm. I'm trying to tell you, we ain't got
I
no
don't
fucking kids
what
together.
I don't have nothing to say to you as the other woman because at the end of the day, you knew he was married. You decided to
Right.
have a baby with the married man. So therefore, you got to make your bed and you gonna lie in it because you think he gonna treat you differently and he's not.
So is he currently with her?
I have no idea. I
That's
never
good.
spoke to her. I never went and questioned her. Of course, I did my research because you know that's what we do as women. I
Right.
found out who she was. I found out where she lived. I could have pulled up. I knew where she
Right.
worked. I knew her house. I knew where her mama lives. But I didn't pull up.
Right. For what?
I just
You let
gathered the information and kept it to myself
right. Wow. Men can be so heartless.
because that was the
Ooh, they
choice
be
that he
heartless.
made as a man. You chose
Right.
that. You
Right.
chose to do that. And she knew you were married. Now, me personally, I don't fuck with married men.
Me either. Me
That's just me.
either.
If you got a wife, you need to keep on moving.
Now I got this one little thing. He's so hot, but I had to every time I
Because
see him, I had to stay away from him. Baby, don't come over here with
here's
all this.
why. There are women, every woman is not going to react the same as I will. There are women that will kill you over their man. Now, it's not me, but there
Yeah,
are
it's not
women like
right.
that.
It's not right. It's not that serious. For
It's
me
not.
to go to jail and lose my child and all of that stuff behind. At the end of the day, it's feelings, emotions, and it's just some trauma that you're gonna have to get past, and it's some good dick. That's okay. And sometimes we marry and it ain't even good. We
And as
just
a
actually
woman,
love the rotten
when you
motherfucker,
sleep
you
with
know?
a married man, you don't know what kitchen you stepping into as the other woman.
Right,
You don't know this woman's character. You don't know where she
right,
gonna take it. You don't know where
right,
her anger will take her. So for me, messing with a married man has never been an option.
right. I agree with you. I agree. I agree. I don't want that. You are to me. You already made a choice about what you wanted. So why would I be? Unless I just it just don't fare well in my spirit. So
And I'm a greedy bitch. I want all your attention. I want all your time. I want
that
all of it.
part, I don't
Okay?
want to share nothing. Right? I'm not sharing nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to share, honey. Get somebody else to do
Nothing.
it.
I want
And
all your
then
attention. I want all your time. I want all your quality time. I want all of that. So the fact when I can't talk to you for days or I can't see you for days or weeks, I don't want that.
okay, let me ask you this. the second that you find out the information, how long did it take you to confront him? And exactly how did you confront him? And exactly what did he say?
It took me 48 hours. I got the paperwork Saturday, September 26, 2020. I'm never going to forget that date.
Right.
And Monday, September 28th, 2020, I was on a red eye back home. And so what I did was he finally came back home. You know, he had been gone for 3 days. So he finally came back home Sunday night. I told him Sunday night, I said, I'm going home tomorrow. I need you to take me to the airport. He said, okay. So I packed all of our stuff. And then the next day, that Monday, September 28th, he grabs my bags to put them in the car. And he says, damn, this shit heavy. Right? So then again, it was quiet. So we get in the car. I wait for about 20 minutes for the ride. And I look at him. He drive and I say, so when were you going to tell me about your son? He says, what son? I said, Chad Jr. I said, Chad Jr. He says, what you talking about? I said, so you still going to lie? He started going off. He started yelling. He in the car. Now, mind you, he driving. He going off. He screaming. From Johnson City, Tennessee to Knoxville was an hour and a half, Cherry. I bullshit you not. I spent that hour and a half quiet. I let him yell. I let him scream. I let him deny. I let him deflect. I said not a goddamn thing because you know when we as women get to a point where you can't cry no more.
Right.
You can't cry no more. You can't be sad no more. You can't react no more.
Right.
I had nothing left.
Right.
And so that's what that looked like for that hour and a half ride from Johnson City to Knoxville, Tennessee airport. Our daughter was in the back seat. He's screaming. Now, mind you, I told you I have an autistic child, so I'm not saying anything because the loud noises upset her.
Right.
So I'm not going to yell and scream with you to make our daughter even more upset. So although on the inside, I was fucking devastated.
Right.
On the inside, I was breaking.
So when did he come clean about the fact of his junior?
4 days later. 4 days later, he sends me an email. I'm sorry, you're the love of my life, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And Miss Sharon, I just saw Miss Sharon wrote, older women was raised to be submissive. I'm 38 years old. I was raised by my great grandparents. And so that was the environment that I was raised in to be a yes wife. I cook 6 days a week. I pack lunches. I iron uniforms. He never cleaned. He never grocery shopped. I was the wife that did all of that because I felt like, well, he pays all the bills. He shouldn't have to help at home.
Right.
Because that was how I was raised and that's what I saw. But I didn't have a man that appreciated those things. I had a man that took advantage of those gifts.
Right.
So that was a difference.
Okay, hold on. Somebody backstage. Who backstage?
Okay, come on.
Okay. I don't see them. I guess they gone. I guess they dropped. Hit the link again. So 4 days later, he finally came clean.
4 days later, he comes clean. But mind you, his son at that time was 3 years old. He had a 3-year girlfriend.
Oh my God.
So we were married for 13. His son was 3 years old. 3 years, I'm having unprotected sex with you. I'm your wife, so I've been having unprotected sex with you.
Right.
Who's using condoms in their marriage? Who?
Right.
I don't know where she's been. I go home, I get tested immediately. I go straight to my PCP because I'm scared.
Right.
But I shared that to share that now, 3 years later, God's grace, his mercies, helping me forgive because I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I'm not resentful. I'm not hateful.
I'm just done.
I'm just done. That's it, baby. I'm just done. Our daughter has her own cell phone. He can call her whenever. Sometimes he'll try to call me. What you doing? Nigga, what you want?
That part,
You know,
that
like
whole part.
if there's no medical issues going on within our daughter, if there's no big events, do not call my personal phone
Right.
because we don't have anything to discuss. And because I was such a yes wife, it's hard for him to grasp me hanging up.
Oh, now he want to be in his feelings about you not talking to him.
Now that's hard to grasp, but now such a healthy place because there was a time after the divorce that I was not in a healthy place. And because
Right.
we share our testimonies over here, and I started
Right.
from zero. I mean, I could have had him living in a shoebox. I didn't ask for alimony. I didn't ask for child support. I didn't ask for half of the land. I didn't ask for half of the vehicles. We lived in a 4,000 square foot. I didn't ask for shit. I didn't want nothing from him.
Right.
I didn't want any money that he touched. Zero. And I can hear some women saying, well, that's crazy. That's crazy. You shouldn't have. But that's what God had ordered me to do. Therefore, I did it and I followed instructions and I was obedient. And because I was obedient, God rewarded me.
Right.
That's not crazy. There's no price on peace. You
Right.
can have all the money in the world, but that peace and quiet after that day, whatever you got going on with your kids and work and life, and you go home and be in peace, you can't put no money on it. And I'm gonna mute again. I'm listening, but I don't want to
No,
interject
no,
on
no,
your
baby.
story. But
I want
that's
you to
real shit.
participate too, and I want you to any questions, and I want you to comment as well because we are not only mothers, but we're women having a
Right.
discussion. And
Right. I
I've
know
had
it's so many
women,
women in the chat like, wow. Yeah,
I've had women
that's
ask
a
me,
lot.
well, you could have. I'm telling you, we came to this one bedroom, and it was $1,200, and it wasn't in the best neighborhood. It wasn't the best spot, but you know what? Every day I unlocked my door, it was peace.
I know that's right. I know that's
Regardless,
right.
I didn't have to come home and wonder, is he coming home tonight? Is he, because then I was away from all my family. I had no family in Tennessee. There was nobody I could turn to, but I didn't even realize that that was a part of his plan to take me from my family because I was
Right.
so young.
Right.
they isolate first. They isolate you first from everybody. I don't like your cousin. I don't like your sister. I don't like your friends. Your mama be tripping. To isolate you. You love them. You got kids with them, so you gonna do, as he says, and isolate you and get you alone. Knows all your triggers, what you like, what you don't like, and especially being young and not, you know, not knowing really for someone to be so much older. That was just manipulative, and I truly understand what you're talking about. That's why I don't want to interject or say too much because
No,
I
I'm
truly
appreciating
understand.
this,
I'm
this
pretty sure
feedback. I'm
because one
appreciating
time
your
when Cherry was
feedback
talking,
in our conversation because so many women are not discussing how, when you get divorced as a woman, it's so much shame and embarrassment that comes with that. But then when a man get divorced, there's no shame and embarrassment.
Right.
When you get
that's really
divorced as a
true.
woman, society, your family is like, well, what did you do?
What you do? What you say? Why you couldn't
What
keep
you
him
do?
happy? Girl,
Yeah.
you ain't cook, you ain't clean, you ain't you.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly what it is. And here I am. And I'm like, no, I wasn't a lazy wife. Like he didn't come home to me in a bonnet. I cook 6 days and only day I don't cook is Saturdays. I pack lunches. I iron uniforms. I clean the house. He never went to a grocery store. He never mopped the floor. He never turned on his goddamn shower water. His pajamas was ready on the bed. Like you didn't do none of that.
And you know the type of wife he deserved, Peach McIntyre. I said it.
And do with all them dishes and all that in the
That
sink, and you just
you
go
deserve
and do.
Peach. That's who you deserve, sir. Peach.
And I shared that story to share that as a woman, I got to be accountable for the husband that I chose. And just like fucking Peach, bitch, you ain't a victim. You a volunteer to that
Right.
shit.
Right.
You a volunteer. Those times my husband did not come home, those times he lied, I accepted it. I tolerated it. I accepted abuse, verbal, emotional, now never physical. I accepted the miscommunication. I accepted you not coming home. I tolerated the neglect. But as a woman now, I know better, so I got to do better.
Let
Right.
me interject and say something too to everybody that's listening. I'm not on YouTube. I can't see the chat. Hey y'all, I'm just on the StreamYard. Y'all know that verbal and mental abuse is way more than physical. It's
Oh yes,
worse.
ma'am.
You people think you got the best husband in the world because he ain't putting his hands on you, but the shit he says will rock your goddamn guts. It's
Ooh,
it's worse. It's
Right.
worse. To be honest, I'm like, no one, don't nobody want nobody to get slapped and punched and kicked. We understand that too. But you got that man that look good and dress well. He's so good in front of your family.
ooh,
Everybody love him and they think he's so perfect. But when y'all get back to the house and the door closed, that's
yes.
when that other shit start. He get to down talking you and saying stuff and hurting you where hitting you where it hurt. And it's like, yeah, I got your kids though. Like you don't even run your own bath water. Like who the fuck you talking to? That shit hit a lot different.
You telling the
Sometimes
truth because
you know what I'm
in the
saying?
public eye, here he is, 6'5", 240, handsome, well dressed, well spoken, well delivered, in a good position in his career. But behind closed doors, that nigga was hell.
Girl, anybody could put gold wrap in a box on some shit and it still look good. You can wrap a box of shit in gold leaf. You can have Gucci and Prada and new trucks, bitch, and everything and all the money stacks in the world. You're still wrapping up a box of shit. It's the same thing.
You hear that, Peach? A box of shit.
A box. I'm talking about my ex-husband would go buy me new cars every year. But I was never the wife that, I'm a country girl. I grew up in the South. I make my own curtains. I make my own pillows. I reupholster furniture. Like, I don't need Gucci. I don't need Prada, but that's the shit that he felt like his wife should be in.
Girl,
Right.
please. Cherry was trying to get this stream together because I knew I was gonna hop my ass on because your prayer lifted me out my bed, and I want to thank you. I want to
Yes,
thank you. I
ma'am.
want you to hear my voice and
Yes,
understand.
ma'am.
You might have had 9 people in your chat or 7 people. You might not have all these followers. Listen,
Right.
that prayer got me out the bed.
Yes.
I got dressed. I went to work, and you still
Woo!
praying.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
God, I rolled over. I
Yes,
saw
ma'am.
Cherry live. I say, shit, she probably roasting Peach. Let me just see to get up. You wasn't
Yeah,
roasting
not that
Peach. You was
morning.
praying for her.
Right. Not that morning. I had to intercede because people don't
Baby.
understand the difference between love and an unhealthy obsession. And if somebody don't take the time some way or another and intercede for her, it's gonna end very, 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 very bad. And I'll just leave it at that.
And just like Miss Sharon just said, always obey God. When he says do it, just do it. There was a time in my life that, because God is our father, right?
Right.
God, and what does a good father do? A good father instructs you. A good father guides you. A good father leads you. And when you don't listen to your father's instructions, what happens? You get that ass tapped, right?
Right.
So
Right.
now I'm not in disobedience with God when he instructs me to remove somebody from my life, when he instructs me to remove a situation out of my life. I do that immediately without question because I know his grace and his mercies and his divine order are upon my life. I don't live my life anymore according to what G wants to do. I live it according to what God's will says. And I never understood that when I was younger, when I would hear God's will, God's will, God's will. I didn't understand that.
Right.
But now I understand that I don't do things according to how Gia wants to do them. I don't do what
Right.
I want to do. I do what my father has instructed me to do, even when I don't want to do it,
Right.
even when I don't like the instructions, even when I don't like the leadership, even when I don't like the guidance. I know that now God ain't going to lead me down an empty, straight path.
Right.
He's not
And
going
I
to do that. And
right.
everything that I want for myself, what God has willed for me, is greater than my greatest beliefs, is greater than my greatest wishes.
Right.
I
That
would have
pain
never
push you into
thought.
a motivation, baby. You motivated. You hear me? That pain push
And that's
you.
why this is real. This is from my life. And
Right.
I'm a military veteran. I have not only struggled with alcohol, I have struggled with pills. Like I have been to Iraq 2 times. I've been to Afghanistan. I've seen death at a major scale. And if God can reset my life and put me on this path, he can do it for you too.
Right.
But he can't do it if you're being disobedient. He can't do it if you don't want to listen. He can't do it if you don't want to hear him. He can't do it if you're trying to force a relationship or force a friendship. He done already showed you this man ain't no good for you. He done already showed you this friendship ain't no good for you. You're not going to grow from that. You're not going to excel from that. You're not going to evolve from that. And so now what do? I listen
Right.
because I was hard headed and I was stubborn. I chose my husband out of lust. I didn't
Right.
ask God, is this the man I should marry? I didn't go to God and ask him that.
Right.
I won't do that again.
And
I
Cherry,
know that's
something else
right.
that you said that hit me. That's why I just became part of your the bomb squad. When you told Peach you was talking, you said, Peach, listen, don't nobody want you to leave your husband. People are really like trying to root for you low key, but we still gonna drag your ass when you do something stupid. But the thing that you said that
Right.
hit my heart, you said, heal your relationship with your mother.
Yes.
Do
Right.
that first.
Cause
Forgiveness
it's
is for
right.
you. It's not for the other person.
How
And
you
Right.
then
get
we,
in here
I
and
say,
drag
I
your
like
like
Cherry. I like Cherry. With she might have 8 people in the chat, but goddamn it, I'm gonna be in here with her. Goddamn,
Right.
real
Thank
talk.
you.
Like
And I
that was the
appreciate
truth.
every single last one of y'all. Y'all just don't know. I appreciate it. I call it the faithful few. The numbers are low, baby, but we big and mighty. Trust me. They hear us out here in these streets because when Cherry come, everybody listening, we makes a lot of noise.
now
But
why
that
Shit.
was
is it
really
that
something
Whether I'm
honest that you
ranting and
said.
raving or praying, baby, the bum squad, they know we coming.
why
They
That was
know
is
we
something that you
coming.
really said to her, and I don't think that she really picked up what you was really setting down. You have all these
Right.
beautiful children. There's women out here that can't have
Right.
one. Your
yeah,
Right.
kids are well fed, they cared for.
Right.
We see they spoiled. We know you love them. Look phenomenal, champion. They came out the
Right.
NICU. You know what I'm saying? Looking like wood, and your baby is
Right.
fine. Ain't nobody trying to hurt Peach or say nothing against you as a woman and a mother, but you got 7 babies,
Right.
and you do all this on your own. Like, salute to you. But
So that's
all
why I
that
can never
shit, you
understand
better than
what's
me. You bet.
right. What's the point of not losing Wood when he only do so much? What's the big deal about divorcing him when he's barely doing the bare minimum anyway? Well,
and what
exactly
y'all
what are
made
you
That
a
holding
video
on
she
mistake.
to?
did, that video that I seen that video that she did because I watch her too because I'm not trying to be like how you are, Cherry, to be like kind of Switzerland. I listen to what you
Right.
have to say and I go to watch her videos. And at time she was
Right.
outside and she was like, I lost my virginity to my husband. He's the only person I know. We all understand that it's hard to like. We get that too, but I mean, for what? There's
Right.
someone out here that's gonna love Peach, that's gonna ride for
Right.
her. She not ugly. Ain't none. She ain't got a
Right.
spot on her face. Let's be
Right.
real about it. Peach is not an ugly woman.
But
I
her
think she just
heart
wears her
is matted up and spotted up as her head. And that's the
and
problem.
because she don't want to forgive and let go and let stuff lie. Because like you say, I listened to you and I didn't say nothing for the longest time, Cherry, because you was really being honest. Our parents had trauma.
Yes.
Right.
They parents had trauma. And so,
Yes.
yes,
Right.
did we grow up hard? Did we get our ass whooped? Maybe we might have had to eat noodles 4 days a week, but at the end of
Right.
the day, our parents loved us
Right.
Well,
and did the best that they
Cherry and
fucking could.
Cece, I'm 38. If y'all don't mind, may I ask y'all's age so I could make a point, if y'all don't mind.
I ain't telling, but all right,
Okay.
go
Okay,
ahead.
Cherry, you ain't gotta tell. Miss Cece, would you like to? And if you don't, that's okay. I'll share anyway.
I don't mind my age, girl. I'm a hot 41.
Okay. And so the reason I mentioned our age is because here we are 80s babies. Now 80s babies, we were raised by Gen Xers from the 50s and the 60s,
Right.
but our parents were raised by baby boomers from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. So
Right.
our grandmothers, our great grandmothers came from a time period of suck it up, don't cry, wipe your face, do what you got to
Right.
do, right? Now we've had to learn as women in this generation that it's okay to cry. It's okay
That's
to
it.
not be okay. It's okay to
Right.
not have the answers because our grandmothers are not those women.
Right.
Right. And so here we are, this generation saying, you know what? I'm not okay. You know what?
Right.
Yeah, I got my ass whooped, and I can be honest and say I ain't never got my ass whooped and I didn't need an ass whooping. That's the truth. But do I whoop my child? No,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think that ass whoopings are the answer because there are many men and women in prison who got plenty of ass whoopings and they still there. So
That shit doesn't help. All
what do
the
we need to
beating
learn as a black
and
community? What tools do we need as a black community to learn to raise our child with, because we weren't raised with communication tools, we weren't raised with solution of problems, we weren't raised with being able to problem solve those tools, we weren't given that as black people.
or even talk to
Right.
your parents. These kids now can sit down, listen to hear me with your heart, not your ears, real quick. Then I'm gonna go on mute. These kids now, God bless them. I think it's beautiful to say, "Hey, mom, I'm gay. Hey, this, that, and the third." They have a conversation with their parents and get all the love. We couldn't say nothing to them about feelings
Nothing.
or if we was
Nothing.
tired or them motherfuckers didn't care. Like,
Didn't
stop
give a
talking
Right.
to
fuck.
me. Like, I'm tired. Go sit your ass down and do what the fuck I told you to do. You talking to me while my kitchen not clean. Like, shut the fuck up. It was different.
Right.
And now you
You're
want to
right.
raise them better to break generational curses to understand
Curses.
that your
Right.
children aren't nothing but little human beings with hearts and feelings. So let them at least
Right.
speak. Let them be
Yeah,
respectful. Like, I'm not
express
saying I don't have no
yourself.
disrespectful children, but we didn't have that. It was shut the fuck
None.
up and do what I told you to do
That's
and get out
it.
my face
That's it.
and
But
close my door and shut
that
up.
didn't help us. That didn't help us being told to stay in a child's place. Be quiet until you're spoken to. That did not help us.
Right.
And here we are now in a different era, in a different generation of mothers. I'm raising a daughter. Some are raising sons. Some are raising mothers and daughters. And I never want my daughter to feel like she can't come to me for anything. If you go to a party, you drink, your friends fucked up, you call me.
Right.
Call me to come get you before you get in a car with a friend
Right.
that's drunk. I'm not even mad that you drank. You know why? Because I know you a child. I know you
Right.
going out having fun. I know you experimenting. But call me before you get in the car with a friend that had too much to drink and they think they can drive.
Right.
Right.
Call me. Because 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm your mama. I'm coming to get you.
Right. Period.
I'm coming to get you. I'm not going to ride your ass. I'm not going to chastise you, because you know what? We all got to learn from our decisions. We all have to learn from
Right.
our mistakes. I'm that kind of mama. When my child does something she shouldn't do, guess what? I ask her, what did you learn from that?
Right.
I'm not the mama that's
Right.
shaking my hand and saying, I told you so. And I don't ever want my daughter to be in a space of not being able to share, because I was in a space as a teenage girl that wasn't able to share. And you know what? That made me a sneaky ass teenager.
Could I ask
Right.
y'all both the question? How
Yes,
y'all
ma'am.
feel about them women now going on the social media or whatever and cutting their girls' braids out their head and doing all that to their daughters? That's so disgusting.
It
I
is
hate to
disgusting,
see it.
Cece. It's
They
disgusting.
be cutting their braids out and embarrassing them, and it's like,
Humiliating.
Right. Only for the world and the school and the society to pick on them and make them feel even worse. Yeah, what's the purpose?
But I
oh,
grew
that
up, y'all. I grew up with again, I wouldn't do what Peach do to her mama, but I've had this discussion with my own mother. I grew up with a mother that did her consequences were humiliating. They were embarrassing. I remember I was 8 years old and I talked back to my teacher, and my mother dressed me up as a clown to go to school.
Oh wow.
My mother, and when I say dress me up as a clown, she put a clown hat on me, she put red lipstick on my nose, and she put a sign on my back, and she made me walk to school that said, Gia likes to talk back to her teachers. And I was 8.
Oh wow.
So I know what it's like to grow up with a mother that humiliates you before social media. There was no social media back then.
Media back then, right, right,
But I can tell you what that made me as a woman. It made me hateful. It made me bitter
right,
to my mother. Now,
right,
would I blast my mother on social media? No,
right.
I wouldn't do that. But is it something that we have struggled with, even with me now being almost 40? Absolutely.
Right.
But I think when these moms are doing that, they're doing it for their ego and they're doing it for attention, because I have a 13-year-old, almost 14 next month, and I would never want to embarrass or humiliate her online.
Right. Right.
I understand and I feel that too, because you know what? We are really deeply enrooted with these stupid generational curses. And we can, like I was saying in the chat one day, eat the meat and spit the bone. Yes, did our mothers teach us to be clean and do the, yes, okay, we're gonna take all that. But the
Right.
humiliation and the embarrassment and that kind of stuff, if we remember how it made us feel, why would you do that to your own baby? Like, it's
Right.
not cute,
And
it's
I
not
believe
funny.
I believe our children have a voice. My child, I can ask her how she feels about something, and she's allowed to have her opinion. It's not like
Right.
I never want my daughter to think that I'm always right and I have all the goddamn answers, because the truth is mama don't. I ain't got all the
Right.
answers. I don't always have it right. And guess what? I make new mistakes every day.
As you should, because guess what? Like, I remember Oprah had asked, who was it who passed away? Who she asked this question to? She asked it to an older lady, can't remember her name right at the moment. She was like, so what did you learn in life? She was like, that I still don't know everything. At 80, 90 years old, she was like, I still want to learn stuff at 80 and 90. So we don't know everything.
And when I don't know something because of who I am as a mother, now I will share this. I'm a nerd. I constantly read. I like to go to the bookstores and find books, and I put myself in a novel, and I put myself in the corner, and I've always been like that, even as a child. And I will accumulate that to the father that I've had. I did.
She asked that to Maya Angelou. That's what it was. She asked that to Maya Angelou. She was asking her like, what else do you think you want? She was like, I still don't know anything. As great as Maya Angelou was, and all the wisdom she tried to drop on everybody, she was like, I still don't know everything yet. I'm still
That's the
learning.
truth. When I don't know something, I tell my daughter, baby, mama don't know, but let's study it. Let's go find it. Let's go research it.
Right.
And then we go study it. We go research it. And then I say, well, baby, well, what do you think? Um, this is what mama thinks, but it's also okay if my daughter has another opinion. It's also
Different
okay
opinion,
if she
right.
doesn't agree with me. It's also okay if she doesn't think like I think,
Right.
because I want her to be her own individual. I want her to be able to make her own choices. I don't want her to be swayed by the crowd. I don't want my daughter to be a follower. So it's okay if she has a different opinion than her mother.
Right. Yes, Miss Sharon, we can see your comment. I don't know why you just won't hit the panel.
But I agree with you, ladies, that's how at 38, I'm about to be 39. That's how I was raised. Kids, you shut the fuck up. You do what you told. Don't speak until you're spoken to. I grew up and I grew up in the South, like you, Cherry, and Cece. I could tell you in the South too. When adults come around, kids, you better disperse. You better run away. You better go outside.
And sit down
Right.
and don't be in my
Yeah,
mouth because you're not grown.
exactly.
And these kids, I'm sorry if you one of them young mamas. Don't try to come for me because I really can't see the comments. I love y'all too. God bless. We couldn't do that. I'm telling you. When your
Hell
mom
no.
was on the phone, it was like your mama, your auntie, they was having a little house party, and all of us and your cousins in the other room, they let us kind of cut up a little bit, maybe steal a beer, we don't know. We couldn't be in their mouth. We couldn't sit there and
Right.
act and talk and speak like we
Never.
was fucking grown. We would get
Never.
them four fingers would get popped dead in your
Your
lip.
mouth.
Go sit down.
Right. Stay
Get
out
out
of
of my
grown
mouth.
folk. Right.
You're not grown. And these children, it's like just because they have so much access to the world, the internet, and they're just so much smart, and it is what it is in 2023. That's cute. But when we was coming up, talk back to your mama. Go in there in a room full of grown people, and they talking, and you bring your ass in there and interject. You was getting popped in the mouth.
And
Right.
I never, because I knew what it felt like to be, which you ladies can probably relate to be belittled as a black little girl, to
Right.
be embarrassed in front of people or family. I never want my child to feel that. And I have never done that. When
Right.
does my child cut up? Yes, just like everybody else kids cut up. She sure does. But you know what? I won't address that in front of people.
Right.
I'm not going to address that in front of company. I'm not going to address that in front of family because it's not your goddamn business how I
Right.
discipline my child.
I
Right.
get that too, and that's real. The only thing that kind of gets my blood boiling just a little bit when them kids being there showing out. I'm looking like, then you literally gonna let your baby have a whole fit. I'm not like a baby 2, 3, 4. They supposed to like Skittles. They supposed to like cookies. Like if you the kind of
Right.
mama that want to curse your baby out at 2 for wanting a candy, that's your business. I'm talking about the older ones. I want and screaming and howling it.
I
If you don't go
remember
sit down,
Cece and Cherry. I remember one time I was in Family Dollar, and it was this mama in there, and she had 3 kids, but they were all under 5. She was clearly stressed out. She was clearly overwhelmed, and her 2-year old, because mamas, we can kind of gauge the age of other kids because we got kids.
Right.
She had the 2-year old in the basket, and she calling him MFs and telling him shut the fuck up, and she going off. And so I go over there and I'm like, you know what, this lady might cuss me out, but oh well. I said, ma'am, do you need a break? I'll push your cart and I'll watch your son while you shop because I can't take you talking to him like this. Because he was under 2. What does a child under 2 act like? A child under 2?
A terrible 2-year-old
Yes,
toddler.
yes, that's what they grab everything. They want everything. They throw, it's just they throw tent like he was under 2, but she was talking to him like he was a grown man. And the woman started crying in the middle of the store, and she said, "I just need a break."
Right.
So I took the cart. I took her 3 kids. I said, "I'll follow you. Whatever aisle you go down, I'm gonna follow you. But I can't take you talking to your kids like this because it's too common within our community as Black people where mothers talk to their children as adults.
Right.
to be
That's not
honest, I'm
okay.
not trying to get shot. So I see it a lot. I don't want nobody to curse me out and say who the MF you talking
You
to. I'm not
right.
gonna try to
You
curse
right.
Terry, but I
No,
see
you
it.
right. Because I
But
thought
then
she was a
now the
young
women don't
mama.
want the help.
You
They be
right.
like,
She was a young mama. She was definitely under 25. She was definitely under 25, but she had 3 kids under 5. I was like, I don't know if this lady gonna swing on me. But I was like, okay, cool. If she swing on me, like, bitch, I'm finna give you the boot bop beat. But she didn't.
Hey, Miss Dodson.
so that's
She
what a lot
didn't.
with me with like seeing women like that with their children. I see it, and I really don't
It broke my
interject because
heart.
I understand it's different now. And they be like, "Who? Why you talking to my baby?" And I'm not doing all that. I'm just trying to go home.
And you
I
right.
want to get up
You right,
tomorrow,
Miss
so you
Cece.
got it.
Miss Cece, you
What
right. It
what
wasn't
about
necessarily
what
smart.
about giving your kids all of these material things but no substance behind them? Not
Okay,
teaching
so
them
you
to
giving
earn
you
things.
giving your kid an iPad, a computer, a 65
Right.
inch TV, but you're not emotionally available. They have no structure. They have no
Right.
guidance. They have no discipline. What is that when you give them everything? What is that?
Right.
And baby, know every song on the radio, but I ain't doing their homework. But I
Okay.
digress. I'm going on
Okay.
mute.
So your son your son know 21 Savage, but he don't know his ABCs. He don't know how to spell his name.
Right.
It's the truth. So let's talk about it because our community don't like to talk about it, but it's the truth.
I
And
don't
as
know
women,
why it
as
keeps
black
kicking you
women,
out.
but as black women, I feel like we really want to come together and like really help. But some females feel like you taking a dig, or you. And I'm trying to
No,
help you. I
no,
see
you're
that
right,
you
Sissy.
like.
You're right.
I'll also hold your baby in the grocery store. I'll hold the door for you. Like
Yep.
I get it. You got like 4 little babies and one in your belly. Like it's okay. But
But what
now
if
it's different.
these are the same women who, if you was now I don't have now these women who I don't know if y'all have had fathers. I'm assuming because we're closer to the same age you did, and so growing up with a father in a home is completely different than being raised by a woman, because being raised by a woman is not healthy. That shit ain't healthy.
Right.
It's
Not
not
for a
good,
boy.
because then when you are only raised by a woman and you have never seen a man in the household to show structure, leadership,
Ooh.
and discipline, when a man comes to you as an older woman and he tells you, well, baby, I don't want you wearing that, or I don't like when you're doing that, you take that as a man being controlling. But little do you know, it's protection. He telling you he don't want you to wear that because when you wear that, he got to talk to the niggas that's talking to you crazy.
Right.
Right.
You see it as, oh, he being controlling, he don't let me wear what I want, he don't, no baby,
He's
you
trying
got
to
to
keep you
confused.
safe because there's
Yeah,
freaks out here.
he's trying to keep you safe, because whenever you wear that outfit, now he as the man has to deal with the men that are coming to you.
Right. What
That's
do
real
y'all think
talk.
about the generation of I don't need a man?
That's crazy, Cherry. That's crazy, Cherry. CC, I don't know about y'all, but I'm never gonna be that bitch. Like, nah, I need a man. I need a man. I need a man. Okay, because
Period.
why
And
the
I
fuck?
used to be
I'm
that
not
bitch
gonna.
who thought
Why
that
the
I
fuck
didn't
am I
need a
gonna
man.
live?
Trust me.
Why am I finna live my life? Why you want to live your life as a woman working 70, 60 hours a week as a nigga taking care of shit? Why you want to work as hard as a man? Bitch, you crazy. You
Right.
crazy.
I swear.
You
And I used to be
crazy.
that woman. Oh,
You
I don't need a man.
crazy.
Oh, yes, the fuck I do.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yes,
need
the fuck
one.
I do.
I need one. I need one.
Right.
I
Sure
need
do.
one. And
Does
for
that
and
mean I'm gonna
I
settle for
think
anything? Does that mean I'm gonna put up with anything? Hell no, but I need
no.
one and a good one. I
But
do.
the fact that you said that, there is no species on this planet, not the ants, not the bees, not the elephants, not the leopards. There is no species on this planet that does not need its counterpart to survive.
Right.
Zero.
That's true.
Zero. Now, when I say you don't need a man, does that mean you cannot function without a man? No, that's
Right.
not what that means. Because a need and a want are two different things. But you as a woman,
Right.
why would you want to live this life without the guidance, protection, leadership, and structure of the right man?
Right. The right
Right.
man.
Exactly. That's
Right.
what I said,
Right.
I
the
feel you.
right man. When I
But
hear
have
women
like
say that, it's
think
crazy.
about when Peach think about when Peach really whenever she really it clicks in her to do what she has to do. She don't want no dude for a minute. She don't do what she been doing, take care of them kids. They well dressed, they well mannered. You see her oldest son, what she say, McKay got a whole YouTube. He
And
doing
he is.
like
He's
ain't nobody on
so
here to assault her like that.
so
But
respectable.
baby, girl, you don't need wood. Wood would be in the woods with no truck and no blanket.
Damn
But
sure would covering up with the leaves
why
and the
you want to be in
blanket.
this world?
The
Why
leaves
do
and
you
the
want to be in
spiders
this
wasn't with
world
me.
without a man? Why do you? And I'm not saying just any man. Obviously, we know that there's a particular kind of man, but as a woman, not even just a black woman, as a woman, period, because the black women are the only women that are saying they don't need a man. The Asians, the whites, the Hawaiians,
The
the
Mexicans live
Indians,
together.
ain't no other
It
woman
is
saying
17
bullshit.
Mexicans in a 2-bedroom
Okay?
apartment. They all
Okay,
got brand new
say
trucks
that shit,
and
CC.
shoes and
Say
but
that
us,
shit.
what we do? You're 18, get the fuck out of my house. God forbid your
Only
pretty
in the black
daughter
community.
gets
Only in the black
pregnant
community is 18 and get out. When we all know that at 18 you ain't goddamn prepared for this world.
for the life. Or your
Right.
daughter gets all she's so pretty and get caught up with a little boyfriend and they have sex one time and then she's pregnant. Bitch, get out.
My
Like
baby
your
ain't gotta go
baby's
nowhere.
17. Like you just gonna put your baby out? Like
Only in the
that's
black
the thing that
community
I hate
is it
about our culture
18. That is only in the
and
black
how we
community.
are with our girls.
You're right. It's the girls because it's not the boys. You know, black sons are treated totally different than their black
Baby, your son
daughters.
could murder 17 people, be on drugs,
Yep.
live in a trap house, and do everything under the sun. That's still my son. That's still my son. But the minute your daughter actually like raises her voice or has an opinion, bitch, get out. You think you grounded than me? Why do we do that? But look at all them other countries. There's other cultures, y'all, that their daughter cannot leave their house until they married.
And
Right.
y'all,
25,
I
28,
am
then you're not
retired
leaving my
military.
house
I am
until
retired
you're married.
military, and I'm retired Navy. I have been all around the world, and only in the Western black culture is the daughter told to leave at 18. There's not the Germans, not the Russians, not the
Mm-mm.
Thais, not the Chinese, not the Mexican, not the Malaysians, not the Hawaiians. I have been all around the world, and in no other
They don't
community
believe in that.
is it
They don't
forced upon
believe in that.
you at 18. And not
They could
only
be
in the black
28,
community.
29 years old, still living with their parents.
Yep,
The only way that their mother and father will release them to a man is if they're
yep,
married. And what we
Married.
yep.
do,
Right.
you 18, you about to get the fuck
That's
out
it.
so I can be outside.
Yep.
And bitch, you got pregnant at 16, bitch. You ain't getting no epidural and get the fuck out of my house. Like we do
Now,
that to
here you
each
are.
other.
Here we are as black girls, 18 in the world, kicked out the house, no financial knowledge, no financial security, nothing. You don't know about credit cards. You don't know about credit. You don't know about generational wealth. You don't know about IRAs. You don't know about Roth IRAs. You don't know about investments. You don't know about properties. All the things that every other culture teaches their children.
Before
Right.
they step the fuck out the house,
Child,
it's like a
what are you talking about,
celebration.
Jill?
It's
Because
like
baby, all you gotta do is have a Navy Federal account. What you mean, baby? Once you
Look,
get a Navy Federal account, you on and
look,
popping. Let Peach tell it.
okay?
You don't need nothing else, baby. Federal. That's it. Yeah.
But only,
Sherry, you so
only,
petty.
only.
Get
It's
off your
within
petty button,
it's
Sherry.
only the girls. It's only within the girls because we see it within the black community that the sons can fuck up and fuck up and fuck up and fuck up, and the mamas clean it up. The mamas clean it up, then wonder why your son ain't shit.
Right.
But
And
the
then
moment your daughter,
the mama complaining about the son that she raised that ain't shit, but date the niggas that just like she raised. Let's tell the
My
truth.
my my.
mm,
Let's tell the
mm,
truth.
My
Let's tell
my.
the truth. It's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable conversation. It's an
Right.
uncomfortable situation. But let's tell the truth as black people.
Right.
pass the collection plate. Cause listen, my brother-in-law told me that he's been telling me that for like a couple years, y'all. He was like, people don't like to have uncomfortable conversations. He said, but what I need from you to be better, have an uncomfortable conversation. But say it in peace, say it and be honest, speak your truth. Don't
Yep.
curse, don't get loud, speak your truth and your peace in an uncomfortable conversation and watch how it'll change your life. That is the
Right.
truth. For real, we don't want to talk about stuff. We hold everything under the rug. Okay, y'all, let's everybody take a sip, hit your blunt. I got a
Yep.
question. Why we don't like our disabled
Yep.
family members? Why we send them off?
Yep.
Why no one wants to
Right.
take care of them unless they got a check?
Right.
Why we do our people like that? That's
Right.
disabled and autistic and handicapped. Why they such a bother unless they got a check? Do we take care of them? Do we care enough?
You
Right.
see, you
That's
telling the
another
truth.
thing that we do
It's
too.
the
That's the
uncomfortable
facts. Don't want nothing
conversations.
to do with them
Yep.
Right.
unless they got
It's the
some money.
uncomfortable conversations that we don't as the, like you said, CC and Cherry, in the Black community, everything kept in the house, swept under the rug, keep our
Right.
business in the house, don't share none with nobody. But us not sharing our issues has not helped us. It doesn't benefit us. It doesn't
Only
evolve
cause
us.
more trauma. Right. Generational trauma. Period. That's it.
It doesn't help us. And when you are the individual that speaks out about the generational trauma and the things that were, like we were talking about earlier, just ass whoopings, at okay, because I was a child, it didn't matter if my mama whooped my ass or not. I was going to do what the fuck I wanted to do.
Lord knows my son the same way.
That was me. It didn't matter. I was like, I'm going to take this ass whooping, and Saturday I'm going out anyway.
Right.
And that's the truth. It's the truth. But I did not have the mother that I am, that was communicative and says, how do you feel? How was your week? How was your day? What are you going through at school? Are there any issues? Is there something you would like to discuss with me? That's the mother I am.
Right.
But
Right.
we didn't
You push us to get straight A's and be on honor roll and be perfect in school. We never ask how that test go. Is school okay? You all right?
Are you
Need
being picked
something?
on? Are you being bullied? Is there
Yep.
a situation? Is there something I can help you with?
Yep. Yep. And I'm glad we're able as Black women to have these uncomfortable conversations, because they are necessary for us not to repeat the trauma, not to repeat that type of physical, emotional, and spiritual abuse, because that's what it was.
Right.
Whether they want to, and whether our grandmas and our grannies, as much as we love them, as much as they were our second mothers, it was abuse.
Right.
My great grandma
Baby,
passed at 95.
verbal abuse is a lot more difficult than physical. When you growing up and like your granny might say, "Girl, you like, oh, you just stupid. You don't know shit. You just dumb. Sit down." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a kid or what? Like, it's just so much stuff that we have as a community that no one wants to talk about because it's so shunned, and no one wants to talk about that. What your mama say? What happened in this house? Stay in this
Stay in this
motherfucking
house.
house. You better not
Yep.
go up there telling them white people
Yep.
nothing about what's going on in here. You better not say shit, right? If I'm lying, I'm flying.
No, you telling the truth.
Somebody in the chat tell me I'm lying.
So just like Miss Peterson said, Sharon said, she said, that's crazy. I want to need a man, just like we was talking about earlier. Now when you a woman and you say, oh, I need a man, they call you a pick Misha. Okay,
Right.
well, you live this life by yourself, and you live a hard ass life, because
I
I
hope the right man pick me then. I don't give a damn.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell Cherry and Cece right now, as a divorced woman, I don't like taking out the trash. I don't like mowing the fucking lawn. I don't like putting gas in my
Right.
car. I don't like detailing my car, because that ain't shit I'm used to doing as a married
Right.
woman. So and if that make me a pick Misha, well, big pick
Please
me,
pick me.
pick me.
girl, you ain't got to do all that. Get you some of them essays from in front of Home Depot to do your yard, child. You ain't got to do all that, girl.
And that's what I
Pay
do
them a little
now.
money.
I tell you what I don't want to be. A woman who got to do all that, buy the truck, buy the tires, and put the gas in the
Just
truck.
like
Child,
Pete,
please.
like I gotta be honest, like I don't, and this is gonna be vulgar, but I don't understand how her pussy get wet for 6, 7 kids and your
Right.
nigga don't. I don't understand it.
Right.
I
Now
don't
you
even. I
now,
gotta be
now
honest.
it's facts. Now those are facts.
I
Those
gotta.
are facts. Remember,
Those are
Cherry.
facts.
I was saying something in the chat, Cherry, that might have got misconstrued because how I said it. But I was like, he know that. She's like, I hate to clean up. And I hate to clean up. So he
Well,
come, he
you
want
know
to clean
what?
up.
I
And
probably can answer that question. How she get so wet? That yogurt. That's probably why she's sitting in it, right? That
that's
part.
so
Cause she gonna have to
bad.
use something. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I
Ain't no way. I be so turned off. I just couldn't even do it. I couldn't even
I
give it to a
can't.
missionary.
I would
I
rather,
just couldn't
I would
do
rather, I would rather a man. I would rather a man
it.
come in from working for the city dump.
Go ahead. Y'all all right? I couldn't give it to a missionary. Who finna look at him? Child, please. I wouldn't even give it to him face down, ass up. He gonna have to hit it from the side because I'm going to bed. Your sorry ass ain't did nothing all day. I ain't got nothing for you.
Ain't this shit.
You ain't finna get no special treat. He won't. I mean, yeah, it's a lie. You can't get lingerie. He don't appreciate. He won't buy you lingerie. He won't give you flowers. He doesn't do anything to you, but be around you for whatever he can get, and you know it, and you're okay with it. That's my husband. Okay, fine, fine with me, fine with the world. If that's the way you want it, that's fine. But don't put that image out here to our younger females, to the females who desire husbands. Don't put that type of foolishness out in the atmosphere. No woman in her right mind would be okay with her child, her daughter, dating, marrying, having kids for a man like that. And then you're rebellious. You're rebellious because you're mean and you're evil and you done messed up your life. Now you want to cuss everybody else out. Now you want to dog your mama out and this and that because of the life choices that you made. Baby, as my grandma would say, them your good fucks. Them your children. Yeah.
And
Wasn't
not good
nobody
and
there.
good fucks.
Right. Them your good fucks, baby.
I've never
That's
seen none of Miss Teresa. Like I see her like on there, but I've never like went on none of her videos. And for like Miss Teresa to really like come and just kind of like I don't know, say her part or say her piece or kind of defend herself. That says a lot too. Cause she's like, I don't like my mama. I hate my mama. You still got hate in your heart. So baby, your marriage not gonna work. You walking around with hate in your heart
period.
still.
I done told her this though. I done told her if she want her husband, I done already told her what to do. So if she want her husband, time will tell. Time will tell. Or she just gonna be around here dumb, delusional, dingy, and desperate for the rest of eternity with him. But what y'all hold on, we gotta get backstage, y'all. Hold on.
It's just me.
Okay.
Good chair, I couldn't wait till your ass could get this together. I say, could she please get the stream yard? Someone talk some good old nasty shit like you be talking shit like Kaya. I
Can
just
you
want
hear
you to
me?
hear my voice, girl. You be doing too much, girl. And I love it. And thank you for your prayers.
You're welcome. Hold on, somebody, we got to echo. Hold on. We're gonna drop this one then. Hold on.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, there we go. I got rid of it. I got rid of the echo.
No, I'm agreeing with you ladies that can y'all hear echo?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now.
Is there echo?
No, I got rid of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, whether he pick up the trash, he whatever. Like I can't even get turned on because you didn't clock in today.
Right. That part. Like you can't do nothing, my no. Yeah, it's just not for me. I don't care what position a woman's in. I don't care what she looks like. Again, I don't care what she built like. I don't care. You got to love yourself more than you love the opinion of other people. You have to love yourself more than you care about how somebody can make you feel. I can go get good sex from anywhere. No, I need love. I need a husband, honey. I'm a wife type. If a motherfucker can lay down and marry Peach, I know damn well it's a good husband out there for me.
For
But then
sure.
Girl.
again, Peach and Wood are what? Two of a kind. You know? They are literally two of a kind.
But Peach is also the woman that saved her panties in a condom for the first time she It's her virginity. You're sick.
She was sick from the get go. Who say they panties from getting a cherry pop?
Nobody.
Who does that?
Nobody.
Oh, he popped my cherry. And I'ma say these bloody pants. Girl, oh my God. Wood, all I gotta say is you better pay your life insurance, dude. Make sure
But
you got enough to leave all your children.
Peach is a perfect example of what we're talking about with generational trauma
Right,
and how she hasn't tried to heal herself as a woman so she can heal as a mother, so she can heal as a sister, so she can heal as a daughter.
right.
And these are the uncomfortable conversations that we have to
Right,
have. Other black women saying, hey, what you're doing is wrong. It's not okay.
right,
But when you have friends, your family doesn't want to deal with you, your in laws don't want to deal with you. This is what you're left with yourself.
right.
This is the first woman that we've seen that has no friends as a woman. That's weird as fuck.
I would never come on a national platform. Let's say I was a sugar mama like Peach. I damn sure wouldn't come on a worldwide. I say national, no, a worldwide platform for the world to see that I will have lay up and have all these kids and then turn around and take care of my husband like he's an eight kid and brag about it. To be proud about it. Like that is giving such a piss poor example to the young ladies that follow her. And then older ladies too, because it's a lot of older ladies over there act like they out they damn mind. Peach, you like my granddaughter. Hold on. The granddaughter you should have, I don't know what you should have did. Okay. Add to stream.
Can you hear me?
Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, everybody here?
Cherry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, it kicked me out. But I'm with you that, she has women that are supporters of her that are in the same position of her that feel
Right,
like they are victims, but you're not victims, bitch, because you have 5 kids by the same
right,
nigga you knew wasn't shit. So you're not
right.
a victim. You're
It
not a
didn't take me
victim.
but one time to learn my lesson.
Uh,
It ain't with
okay,
my good single mother ass. It ain't. It
okay.
still didn't take me but one time to learn my lesson, honey.
That makes two of
That's it, and
us.
that's all right.
That makes two of us, and my baby's about to
Nah,
be
you
14
ain't
next
finna.
month.
Yeah, you ain't finna keep tricking me, knocking me up and tricking me. I
I
think
got
the
one
fuck
kid.
not. Yeah, no.
You're not gonna do that to me. Like it don't take
Right.
7 kids to realize a nigga ain't shit.
And
It
I'm
don't
sitting
take
there with a
7.
hollering, screaming ass newborn, titties leaking. He won't answer the phone. My oldest one, doing TikToks. My other kids at school calling me, telling my mama come get. Oh hell no! Where is the peace? Where is the peace?
But she has so many women that are not only dysfunctional, they live dysfunctional lives. Their lives are out of order. Their lives don't have any structure. Their lives don't have
Right,
any balance.
right,
When we look through her comments, the women are like, good job, good job, good job. But like, no,
right. Like, and I be over there like, are y'all fucking serious?
it's not a good job.
Right. Not a
It's
good job
not.
Child,
at
'cause
all.
they
And I
just
think
looking
Why,
at the money.
why
She
are
put
your
all her
right.
money
children just
stacks
now
up like a
in
money
school?
phone and buy
And that's
trucks
what it's
and
all about, ladies. It's all about the money. It's all about the dollars for them over there. They're so blinded and infatuated with the money. What about the trust? What about the love? What about the kids' future? What about the individual time that you should take with each child to let them know that look, mommy got a lot of kids, but I care. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
You
just a
talking
lot.
about,
It's a
okay,
lot.
50 bands. She spent 50 bands on a truck that all your motherfucking kids can't fit in, bitch. You need a cargo van. Okay. You don't even need just a cargo van, bitch. You need a bigger than a minivan, which is a cargo van. Like you need a mini U-Haul 1 bedroom for the shit you got.
Right. Right.
No,
No, that bitch need a Greyhound bus.
all the stuff she got, all the money she got, she can get her a nice Sprinter van
Okay. Cece, you right. A
Right.
Sprinter. That's what she need.
Right.
and drive your 7 babies. Because at the end of the day, she loves her children. Can't nobody take that from her. Because Phenomenal was, he
Right.
was messed up in the NICU, sick, and he good and he thriving. She loves her
Because of the
children.
two
Can't take
genes
that
that
from
they
her.
carry. Let's be
Okay,
real.
but hold on, ladies. Hold on, ladies. This is
Go
coming from
ahead.
a mother that has a special needs child. Why the
Right.
fuck are your kids in the ICU? Why the fuck are your kids got special needs? Why the fuck are your kids premature? Why? Let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about this shit. Cause I'm a mama
That
of a
part.
special needs autistic child, and she is now about to be 14, October 16th. So no,
Right.
bitch. No,
You
we're
know
not
what
gonna
I
play.
think it
I'm not gonna
is,
play
to
this
be
shit with you.
honest?
Right. Them
To be
genes
honest,
is not adding up together, baby. That is
It's
not a
not
good
adding. The
combination.
math ain't mathing.
Right. Right. And
if
I
I'm
hate to say it,
wrong,
we're not dragging the children.
y'all,
We're telling the truth. That
I'm
their
wrong.
genes are not giving what it's supposed to give.
But if Wood drinks the way Wood drinks,
I told y'all the
then
sperm
that's
was drunk.
something with
Yeah,
Wood.
yeah,
Wood has too much alcohol in his semen.
right.
Right.
I'm not being
Right.
funny. Y'all can
Now
roast
you
me
know
in the
Oh,
comments.
that's
I can't see
real.
him. I don't give a fuck. But I
you
really feel like Wood drinks too much,
Right.
and he pops
The
it with them
sperm be
babies because she
drunk.
good and
Yeah.
fertile, and that's
Right.
Wood's fault. Her baby's like that.
but the
Right.
point, like my thing is like, why your husband got to be drunk to fuck with you?
Why you got to be a calm dump?
Like why you got to get your husband full of $400 bottles of liquor to fuck with you? Why?
Right.
That's weird, bitch. That's weird.
Right. Right.
Like, and usually, we all know because we grown ass women. Okay, niggas get
Right.
drunk. Just like we get drunk, we be like, "Oh, where the dick at?" Like, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Right.
But
Right.
it's if every one of your children are coming out and they need to be in the NICU, what is the fucking issue?
Right.
And this ain't against the kids. Again, like Storm said, it ain't nothing against the kids. It's your mama.
Right.
It ain't nothing to do with the kids. We're not attacking
Right.
the kids.
Right. It's them. It's them. They need not to procreate anymore.
But that's what
Anymore.
I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
what happened
God,
with that last
God done
little
already
boy that
showed
she
her.
had? Not this last baby, but the baby before that who was born with a disease, and he was supposed to be slow, and he wasn't gonna be like normal kids, and
Okay, well, what else do God got to show you? 7 kids deep. Okay, if all of your children, 7 children have been in the NICU, they have been born prematurely, they have been born with medical issues. What else does God have to show you that this ain't the man you're supposed to be having children with?
right. But
Yes.
let her tell it, baby. If she keep getting pregnant, that's her husband, and she can have all his babies.
And since when do babies keep a nigga? Never.
I mean, she ain't figured that out yet, but she can keep spitting them. She can keep spitting them all she wants to. She can stop. She probably had so many antibiotics. I'm telling y'all, the lady is delusional. The girl is crazy. Something is wrong with her. You know how to get money, you can't keep it.
Now,
You know how to
Peach done
like.
had
It's something wrong with her for real.
Peach. You done had 7 kids. You done had 7 fucking kids, and that's not even including all of Wood's outside kids, right? That's not
Right.
even. You've had 7 children for this man, which you knew. Number one, which you knew the first kid, he wasn't shit, but you had 6 more. You